I'm Darian, and I'm here with the director of the Career Center, Mr. Hayden, to ask him about the new rules and procedures. So, what do you think about the new rules?
Well, as far as new rules, I believe, having been a previous administrator here in the district, the rules are pretty much the same. The only thing that's changed is the dress code. A few minor revisions to that. Believe they are being enforced, and they've pretty well been there for a long time, being a former assistant principal over at the high school.
What do you think about the new principal and vice principal of the high school?
I think Mr. Thomas and Mrs. Koenig are doing an outstanding job. They are doing what they're supposed to do as the principal, assistant principal. If it's relating to the rules and our teacher evaluation, the procedures, I think they're doing an excellent job.
Could the rules and procedures be any better than what they are now?
Well, that's kind of an interesting question to answer. Could they be better or anything? I'm sure there could be tweaking and other things. I come from a school where actually the dress code was even more stringent. Talked about going to for a better term, a uniform, collared shirt, khakis, black or blue pants. So I think folks have a different opinion on rules and procedures, but I believe it's what's best as the students do look nice, so to speak, and in dress code as we're getting them ready for the career and workforce and our college.
What would you change if you were in charge of the rules and procedures?
Oh, as far as anything being changed, I can't really think of anything offhand that would be changed. I think it's just a matter of the rules and procedures are being enforced and followed through this year, and once again getting young folks ready for kind of the real world and work and our schooling, and showing up on time, being dressed appropriately, and conducting themselves appropriately when they do get to school.
Finally, what are the differences between here and your old job in Cape Girardeau?
Probably not a whole lot, really. Once in administration, excuse me, there are rules and procedures you do follow. As I mentioned earlier, the Cape School District actually has a more stringent, strict dress code where they do have to wear khaki, black, blue pants or shorts, and the colored shirt. If it's a T-shirt, it has to be affiliated with the school itself, such as Central Tigers, Central High School. So only difference would be actually their dress code is even more stringent. But as far as the overall procedures for an administrator, they're pretty much the same rules that we have to follow and abide by.
Well, you heard it here. That's all for today. This is Darian Bauer, signing
We're
off.
building a new neighborhood just for you, beginning September 30th for Perryville and October 7th for St. Genevieve. Your community will have a new public affairs neighborhood with your favorite public affairs programs, including your local Perryville High School Access Channel, the St. Genevieve Information Channel, and the St. Genevieve Government Channel, all in perfect digital quality. At Charter, we're proud of our commitment to make public affairs programming available just for you. Cruise through the new public affairs neighborhood.
Hello and welcome to PVTV. My name is Matthew Skaggs and I'm here with Mr. Hayden from the Perryville Career and Technology Center to talk a little bit about the St. Louis Cardinals. Mr. Hayden, what are your thoughts on how the Cardinals are doing this year?
Well, I believe they've decided to play baseball, as the old saying goes, as they moved in the first place here the last 2 days ago. So we're really excited to see that they've taken the lead from the Brewers here.
Who is your favorite player on the team right now and why?
My favorite player probably would have to be the gentleman that just come back into action, Mr. Molina. So I think he's kind of their leader for the team and makes them kind of go. And as you notice, they have moved in the first place since he's returned to the lineup. So
Yeah, it's always good to have his defensive backing back there. When did you become a Cardinals fan?
a long time ago. I hate to tell my age, but probably 40-some years ago, just as a little guy, I used to go up to the ball games, and we'd have a little picnic on the way up in the park and go to the Cardinal baseball game, and there's some fond memories of years and years ago.
Bet there are. What is your favorite Cardinals memory and why?
My favorite memory would probably be 2011. I actually had the privilege of being there when the Cardinals did win the World Series, so that's probably my best memory. I was very fortunate to get some tickets, my wife and I, so I have lots of pictures too. So,
Who is your favorite Cardinals player of all time and why?
favorite of all time, that's a tough one. I have several, and one that I probably will get moans and groans about, but we've probably seen one of the best players ever, even though he's now a Los Angeles Angel. But Mr. Pujols for 10 years had the best average home runs, RBIs in a long, long time. So I'd say he's probably one of the best ones we'll ever see in the Cardinal uniform. But besides him, growing up, probably Willie McGee, and actually a manager, Whitey Herzog, was quite a manager back in the day in the early 80s. So those are probably three of my favorite Cardinals.
Those are all three good picks. Thank you for your time, Mr. Hayden. I'm Matthew Skaggs with PVTV, signing out.
We're building a new neighborhood just for you, beginning September 30th for Perryville and October 7th for St. Genevieve. Your community will have a new public affairs neighborhood with your favorite public affairs programs, including your local Perryville High School Access Channel, the St. Genevieve Information Channel, and the St. Genevieve Government Channel, all in perfect digital quality. At Charter, we're proud of our commitment to make public affairs programming available just for you. Cruise through the new public affairs neighborhood.
Hello and welcome to PVTV. This is Brianna Lucas, and I am here with Mr. Hayden to ask him a couple questions about the programs offered here and the benefits they give to the students. First off, what are some of the programs you offer your students here?
At the Career Center, we offer a wide variety of programs, including the class we're in here: digital media, graphic design, welding, auto collision, auto service. Altogether, we offer 11 different programs, and all of them have very good course offerings, very good instructors, and we're getting young folks ready for careers.
What do the students learn in these programs?
Once again, just a wide variety of different things they do learn in the programs. From this class, you're doing lots of video and I'm sure production and going back and editing and different things. In the welding class I'll use for example, they're doing the different types of welds and they're receiving certifications. So several of the programs do have certifications students can have and enter into the workforce and right out of high school.
Okay. What do students learn that could benefit them from these programs?
I think they learn real hands-on skills and the actual job skills that are required out in the community, and for those businesses that we have out here in the Perryville area and surrounding areas, hands-on experience and doing the items that they're expected to do or duties when they do obtain employment.
Okay. What benefits do you give to your students?
I think probably the biggest benefit from the programs that we offer would be, once again, that they are career ready. They're ready to enter into the workforce from most of the fields that we offer through the Career Center. Gives them life skills also besides classroom, gives them critical thinking, having to work as a team and doing some teamwork. So lots of different skills besides classroom skills too.
That's awesome. Okay, what would you say is your best program out of the ones you offer here?
Oh, that's kind of a loaded program there, or loaded question I should say. And the program, they're pointing at me saying digital media, but I'd say that's a very excellent program, but actually all of our programs I feel would be at the top of the list because they all do offer different skills and those kids that are wanting to be in those classes. So I think all of our programs would have to rank right there at the top.
I'd say the students would agree. Thank you, Mr. Hayden. This is Brianna Lucas with PVTV signing off.
We're building a new neighborhood just for you, beginning September 30th for Perryville and October 7th for St. Genevieve. Your community will have a new public affairs neighborhood with your favorite public affairs programs, including your local Perryville High School Access Channel, the St. Genevieve Information Channel, and the St. Genevieve Government Channel, all in perfect digital quality. At Charter, we're proud of our commitment to make public affairs programming available just for you. Cruise through the new public affairs neighborhood.